What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Catalina. If you're not new here, welcome back. As you can tell by the title down below, we're going to be doing some stripper hygiene tips. And I mean, this doesn't just have to be for strippers. It could be for anyone, but I am doing this for the dancer girlies. There is no particular order, so let's just get into it. Okay, so the first one is going to be shaving or keeping it well groomed. You don't want to have hairs growing out of everywhere, right? So like if you're the type of person to wax your legs, then wax them regularly. Or if you're the type of person that shaves, personally me, I like shaving. I tried waxing one time, 2 times actually, not for me, and never again. I ended up doing lasers, so I don't have to do the shaving. And even then, the shaving works everywhere except in my nani. So I'm gonna do another set of lasers, which sucks, but you know what? The hair grows a lot less, and it sometimes doesn't even come back until like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So for me, I feel like because I need to constantly keep it tamed down there, laser was the best option. But if you don't want a laser, then just shave or wax, whatever you do to keep the nani clean. Do that regularly. Don't show up to the club, look at a mess in your legs, in your pits, or in your nani, especially your nani. Or what is Ash gonna say? Nunu. Keep your nunu clean. Is it her that said that? I don't know. There is these waterless razors that you could carry with you. And also if you have a locker, I would just leave a razor there. Some gentlemen's clubs have showers. I personally don't use them, but if there's a time where maybe I forgot to shave or whatever, that's there and accessible. So you can just real quick shave it up, just give it a quick little landscape, and then you're good to go. Hygiene tip number 2 is keeping the nunu clean, and that would be with wipes, spray, pH balance soap, and money. So I like to carry around baby wipes, Summer's Eve wipes, or whatever brand that is like pH friendly for down there. That way, so throughout the night, if you know, when you get off stage and you're getting sweaty, you can clean yourself up or spray yourself, and some pH balance soap. When you're done with your work shift, you are gonna clean up or whatever, a lot of people will use the same soap that's for their body inside or around their nunu. I would say it's better to use a pH balance soap that is for that area because it is a different section of your body and it does have different bacteria and a different pH. And what better way to keep that pH maintained than to use a soap that has around the same range. And last but not least, don't put money in there. Like, yeah, just don't put money in there. The money in the club is so dirty. And I personally don't know why you would put something that goes on the ground in your hand, pass around the whole world in your nunu. I really feel like you can get a yeast infection or something from that. Personally, I don't allow it, and I don't suggest that you allow it. And a no dollar is worth you getting a yeast infection. Also, sleeping with no undies helps. Let the girl breathe. I think I'll do a separate video for nunu hygiene because I do a lot of things, and I could talk about like if you break out, what to do and whatnot. But let me know if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, after your shower, if you can go to sleep with no undies to let your nunu breathe, do that. I actually think there's a lot of studies talking about how it's better for you to go to sleep commando. So okay, but moving on, tip number 3 is for smelling pretty. Shower before, because some of you girls have a morning shift, some of you girls go to the gym or whatever. When you get to the club, you want to be as refreshed as possible so you can smell the best as possible, whether that means a body shower or a full shower. Make sure that when you get to the club, you smell nice and clean. And with that also goes a perfume and some deodorant. Please wear deodorant. I don't care if you think you don't smell. It doesn't matter. Just put some on. Put on some deodorant, whatever deodorant you're comfortable with. I've noticed that a lot of girls use guy deodorant. I like the I think it's Degree. Oh, Secret. I like Secret, but the clear gel kind, because you can't see it. Like sometimes if you use the white ones and you close your arm, it'll get in the creases, and I personally don't like that. It also says pH balancing minerals. I don't know if they all say it. I've just always used this one. I love this one. It's my favorite. And one perfume and one body spray. So I only use like 1 or 2 sprays of my perfume, and then the rest of the night I'll use a body spray so it's not too strong on the body. Have you ever walked by someone and they just give you a headache because it's so strong? It's probably because they used a lot of perfume sprays instead of a body spray. This is the one that I like. And I use the travel size one because it just fits better in my bag. I don't like to take a big ass thing. Like I even have, oh shoot, like I even have a travel size lotion, and I will touch about that in a little bit. But yeah, I'll use. Let me show you guys my perfume. Okay, so this is the perfume that I use, and then throughout the night I'll spray myself around with this. I'll spray this one on my wrist, like one good spray, mix it like this. So I don't have to use more than one spray because perfume is very strong and I'm always scared that I'm going to overpower it. And also if you're in the club and you smell very strong, sometimes the guys will be scared to get a dance with you because you smell so girly and some of these people have wives. So body spray is your best bet, and you don't have to get anything expensive. Like I think Bath and Body Works has them for like 11-12 bucks. Victoria's Secret, you can get a small travel size. I think those are like $8, so you don't have to spend a lot on perfume and you'll still get a good one. And another thing, lotion your body, but don't lotion at work right before you're gonna go on stage because that could really injure someone. All the oils that are on your body, you're gonna get on stage, you're gonna use the floor, do floor work, get on the pool, you're putting the lotion everywhere and all your oils are going everywhere. It makes the pool slippery, makes the stage slippery, and it makes everybody want to hate you. So just don't do that. Don't make people hate you. Shower before going to work and put the lotion at home before you go to work. That's more than enough time for your body to absorb the lotion and do what it needs to do, which is make sure you don't look ashy. And if you forget, then just put lotion on the important parts, which is your knees, your elbows, and around your area. But don't be going around drenching yourself in lotion because you forgot. You should have remembered. Now you're making the stage a slip and slide. But with smelling pretty, we're going to go ahead and move on to breath. Girl, make sure you don't stink because the first thing people do, aside from seeing how you first look, is when you open your mouth. You're really close with these people. If anything, they're like this, right? You're definitely in their personal bubble. So you don't want to go over there and your breath smells like onions, girl. Like, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. I always carry around mints and portable, I think, Colgate. I'm gonna pull these things out. Okay, so I always carry this around because it's not that big, and then I always have one of these in my backpack. And honestly, you just need one little bottle and then refill it. Like you can get one of these and then get one of the regular size bottles, and when you run out, wash it and refill it and you're good to go. And with that, I also always bring mi agua, okay, water, because sometimes you're gonna get dry mouth, and dry mouth is gonna get you cotton mouth, and cotton mouth, whether you like it or not, also smells. So make sure you stay hydrated throughout your shift because these go hand in hand. And if you're gonna eat, take a portable Toothpaste and toothpaste. And if you forgot your toothpaste, you got your mouthwash. And if you are gonna eat, I would suggest don't eat anything potent that you know is gonna smell because it's not just gonna get in your mouth. It's gonna get on your clothes, especially if it's hot food. Like, yeah, you freshened up, but you might have to change your outfit because your outfit smells like tacos or Indian food or whatever. Tip number 5, makeup, nails, and hair. People come there to be entertained, and you're gonna be the first thing they see. You're not gonna be the first thing they hear. And you only get one chance to make a first impression. So make sure that when you're in the club, your makeup is done, your hair is done, and your nails are done. Does that mean you need XL nails and crimped hair with wet set volume lashes? No. Do your makeup however you do your makeup. If you do light makeup, make sure you got a little bit of blush going. And yes, a lot of girls are pretty without makeup. I'm not saying that. But you can't go wrong with throwing on a little bit of blush and putting on a little bit of mascara to enhance your beautiful eyes or enhance your beautiful cheekbones. So make sure that your face is looking right because it's the first thing people are going to look at. And then hair. If you don't like putting heat on your hair, there's heatless curls. There's this silk thing that goes, I don't know what it's called, but it looks kind of like these. Obviously not with sparkles, but it kind of looks like this, and you put it on and it's silk, and then you just wrap it around. You can use one of those. If you're the type of person whose hair is like naturally wavy, Make sure it's not all frizzy and looking crazy. You can put a little bit of oil, and you can put a little bit of leave-in conditioner so it's nice and tamed and it looks luscious and beautiful, right? But make sure that your hair looks presentable as well. And then for nails, I personally love getting my nails done, so I get my nails done. I don't care that much about my toes, and also my toes don't grow that much, so I'll just get gel on my toes, and that will last me like a month. And it was only like $60. You could get some for $40. I like getting massages and doing the little waxing thing or whatever. So mine are $60, but you could also just paint them yourself with gel. But just make sure they don't look all chipped and crusty. And you got like a bunion looking thing going on from the heels. I don't know what it's called. And here I am once again showing you my feet. But like this, okay, let me show you this way. Like this thing, like this is my thumb, the thing that goes on the side from the heel, get rid of that. Oh, callus, that's what it's called. Because those heels, you're elevated, right? Your feet are elevated. So make sure you got your calluses tamed, your nails are painted a nice color, they're cut and clean, okay? Do I suggest acrylic on toes? Hell no. It's hard. What the fuck keeps calling me? It's hard. And when you put your foot in the shoe, your toes are automatically gonna go into each other, and the acrylic doesn't move. So personally, me, I feel like the big toe is gonna go into the other toes, and it's just gonna hurt. So I don't do acrylic on my toes, but you do what makes you happy, and you don't need to do acrylic on your hands either. A nice manicure to go with your nice pedicure, but do something. If you don't like color on them, put the gloss, the clear coat. Tip number 6 is wipes and hand sanitizer. I know I talked about wipes earlier for your body and whatnot, but I'm going to bring it up again because I think that it's important to have wipes. Not just wipes for your private area, but wipes for your section. Like have some disinfectant wipes with you, some hand sanitizer, and some baby wipes. The disinfecting wipes can be to clean your area if you know that you work at a club where a lot of girls work and a lot of shit goes down in the back room and it gets messy, like people drop drinks and whatnot. So cleaning your area before you put your bag down could definitely help you keep your bag clean. And then the wipes, again, for your body whenever necessary. Like some clubs don't have showers and you're gonna have to make wipes work wonders. And if somebody spills a drink on you, how are you gonna clean yourself, right? So instead of going to the bathroom and having to figure it out with water or soap and the towels or whatever, you have some body wipes. And then hand sanitizer. You want to make sure your hands are clean as possible. So when you get off stage, after grabbing all that money, if you guys don't have sweepers, you want to get rid of all the dust and grime that's on your hands. I always go and I wash my hands after stage because I work in a club where the bathroom is right there. It's not that far. It's not that big. But some people work in clubs where it's like 3 stages big, 3 floors big. Sometimes there's a line for the bathroom, like all that good stuff. So it's good to just have some wipes, wipe your hands so you can take the dirt off, and then hand sanitizer. And you got it all together. And with that, you could also carry a mini lotion so you can lotion your hands back up again so they don't get all dry from the hand sanitizer and the wipes. Which is why I have a little tiny portable one. And then also sometimes you'll forget to put lotion on your knees or your elbows at home before you go to the club. Well, you have a small one in your bag that you can just fix that up real quick. And I kind of talked about tip number 7. My tip number 7 was going to be wash your hands. That's it. Wash your hands as much as you can. The club has a lot of germs. You're talking to a lot of people. You're shaking hands. You're putting your hands on the bar. You're putting your hands on people, right? Like maybe touching the shoulder. You're putting your hands on the stage, on the pole, everywhere. Your hands go everywhere. It's the number one thing that has contact with everything in the club. And if you can't go wash your hands, have that hand sanitizer with you. And with washing your hands, wash your clothes. Don't wear your same bikini twice. It's dirty. You wore it for the whole shift or even half the shift, and sometimes shifts are 4 hours. You were dancing and bouncing ass in a bikini for 4 hours. It's dirty. Wear another one, because you don't want to be the one that you give a dance to somebody and the next dancer goes up to somebody and they're like, no thank you, the last dancer they gave me a dance stank. And I have had that happen where I go up to someone and they're like, wow, you smell really clean. And I'm like, thanks. They're like, the last dancer that just came up to me smelled like booty. So shower and have a clean bikini, because they will tell on you, because the customers will point it out. And if they don't point it out to you, they're going to point it out to somebody else. And then you're just going to be the stinky dancer. So have multiple outfits so you can even change throughout that night. Maybe if somebody gets an hour with you and you were putting in that work, when you get out, you know, you can change your bikini to a different outfit. You have a favorite set of outfit, order them in two. Order 2 sets. If it's a one of a kind, I'm sorry, but change it. And with that, I'm gonna include here where I get some of my bikinis, because I really love these shops and they have really cute bikinis. And then last but not least, hygiene is internal too. So make sure you drink your water, make sure you eat clean, make sure you take your vitamins, your probiotics, stay away from soda, stay away from fast food, all the processed food. That means McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., Taco Bell. They say you are what you eat, and that will show in your body, especially if you're eating food that doesn't expire like McDonald's. And I'm saying that shit doesn't expire because, girl, buy a McDonald's burger and leave it out in your kitchen for a month and tell me if it doesn't look the same when you open the wrapper. It does. But all of these foods, they can cause your skin to break out and your body to even smell a certain way. So you want to eat stuff that expire. Fruits, vegetables, fresh meats. If you're a vegetarian, nuts. I don't know. But you know what I mean by eat clean food. And if you don't know what I mean by eat clean food, then look up a YouTube video, because there's a lot on here. Make a green smoothie or buy some green powder. Take care of your body internally so it will look good naturally externally. Okay, you're not gonna have to be struggling about like, oh, I'm breaking out here, or oh, my skin feels dry, or oh, my lips are chapped, or oh, I ate this food, I feel so bloated, I got the runs, this and that. Take care of your body and your body will reciprocate tenfold. And tip number 10, menstrual cycle. I totally forgot to mention this earlier. If you're on your period and you know it's coming, try to make that your off day. Like if you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but you know your period is coming on Monday, take Monday, Tuesday off and work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday instead, if possible, you know. And if you are going to be working, make sure that you're constantly checking yourself, making sure that your tampon's not showing and you're not bleeding out, because sometimes your tampon could overfill and then it gets on your bikini and it's a whole different mess. And if you are going to work, cut the string. Put the tampon in, bust the legs wide open, and cut the string and make sure that that shit's in your lips. Do what you got to do to make it look right. Or use the cup. I don't know how to use the cup. Personally, I tried using the cup. I couldn't even get the cup in. I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to try and do that anymore. I cut the string. I think that brings me to the end of my video. If you have other tips and tricks that you feel like should be included in here, please share it down below so we can all learn and we can all be good hygiene baddies together. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Love you guys.